What's up, inspired drummers? This is the last Friday of 2017, which also means this is going to be the last Random Fill Friday video. However, I do have something cooking for 2018, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. So let's go ahead, shake our drum up, and see what our final rhythm is going to be. Here's the final rhythm analyzed in 12/8. We start beat 1 with 3 16th note triplets, so that'll give us 1 triplet. Beat 2 starts with an 8th note triplet on the downbeat of 2, which will take up beat 2 and the trip of 2, and then we have a 16th note triplet on the let of 2. Beat 3, we just have 1 8th note, and that'll be the entire beat 3. So let's go ahead and hear what beats 1 through 3 will sound like. 10, 11, 12. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3. For beat 4, we have 4 32nd notes, so that's going to be 4, E, and Beat 5, we have 3 16th note triplets. That'll be 5 triplet. For beat 6, we have a 32nd note on the downbeat of 6, a 16th note on the E of 6, which will take up E and the and of 6, and then a final 32nd note on the of 6. Then we have a 32nd note rest on the downbeat of 7, 2 32nd notes on the E and the and of 7, and then a final 32nd note rest on the of 7. For beat 8, we have 3 16th note triplets. That'll be 8 triplet. So let's go ahead and hear what beats 4 through 8 will sound like. 1, 2, 3, 4 E and a 5 triplet, 6 E and a 7 E and a 8 triplet. That's kind of the hard part of the rhythm. So from the rest, it gets a little bit easier. So for beat 9, we have a 16th note rest followed by a 16th note on the and of 9. Beat 10, we have 1 8th note, which will take up the entirety of beat 10. Beat 11, we have an 8th note rest, and then for beat 12, we have 4 32nd notes. So let's go ahead and hear what beats 9 through 12 will sound like. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and 11, and 12, E and a. Now here's the whole rhythm. 10, 11, 12. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 and 4 E and a 5 triplet, 6 E and a 7 E and a 8 triplet, 9 and 10 and 11 and 12 E and a. Okay, let's go ahead and throw it on the drum set and see what the outcome is. We're going to play the snare drum for the first 16th note triplet of beat 1. We'll play high tom for the second and then floor tom for the third. For the 8th note triplet on the downbeat of 2, we'll play snare drum, and then for the 16th note triplet on the let of 2, we're going to play bass drum and floor tom. For the 8th note on the downbeat of 3, we'll play bass drum again, and then a quick hi-hat choke. So let's go ahead and hear what beats 1 through 3 will sound like. For the first 2 32nd notes of beat 4, we're going to play hi-hat. The second 2 32nd notes, or the and of 4, will be on the snare drum. The first 2 16th note triplets of 5 will be on the high tom, and the third one will be on the floor tom. Now, for all of beat 6, we have 6 E, all of those are going to be on the floor tom as well. So 6 E, on the floor tom. For the E and the and of 7, we're going to play the bass drum. So let's go ahead and hear what beats 4 through 7 will sound like. We're going to play floor tom for the first 16th note triplet of beat 8, high tom on the trip of 8, and then snare drum on the let of 8. For the and of 9, we're going to play floor tom, and for that 8th note that's on beat 10, we're going to play snare drum. After that, we rest on beat 11. For beat 12, we're going to play bass drum for 12 and the E of 12. We're going to play floor tom for the and of 12, and for the of 12, we're going to play snare drum. Now let's see what beats 8 through 12 will sound like. Now let's hear the whole fill put together. that's going to do it for the last Random Info Friday video. I want to thank anyone who has watched, commented, liked, shared, all that stuff. I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart because it's very, very important to me, and I appreciate it so much. I started this as kind of a project, and I wanted to see if I could just do a video every Friday for an entire year, and I did do it. So that's a little goal that I can check off my checklist, but it's not going to stop here. Next year, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different, and we'll see how that works out, see if we get some more people watching the videos. Thank you so much for watching this video. Stay inspired.